Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippyGaming. So today it is finally time to once again talk about Hytale. Truth be told, I've been trying to make a video about Hytale for the better part of a year now, but every time I sit down to plan out my big Hytale video, I start to lose focus. There are a lot of aspects of this game I want to talk about, but I think I finally have a topic that I think will condense nicely into a single video. And the topic is why I'm actually really excited about Hytale, because it's not as obvious as you might think. Now, for a little bit of context, because I imagine there are a few people out there that have never heard about Hytale before. Hytale is a game that was announced back in December of 2018 with a reveal trailer that pretty much broke the internet. What we're looking at is a game that's heavily inspired by Minecraft and actually looks to touch up a lot of the aspects that Minecrafters might be a little bit bored of now and require mods to supplement. And it was initially being developed by the studio that brought you the most popular Minecraft server on the planet. So as you can see, it's a pretty big recipe for a big success. Hytale reminds me a little bit of Terraria, where it looks like something that's like Minecraft, but deeper into the game, there are things that really skew it in a different direction. And the quote-unquote gimmick with Hytale is that what you were getting was a big open world adventure game with this big massive world that was split into different zones. But you would also get the engine that came with it and all of the tools that came with it. So this would allow people to have their Minecraft inspired game, but there would be really easy access to modding in your own items and enemies and changing up your character. It would come with all of the amazing multiplayer aspects that Hypixel had already worked on for Minecraft. And then you just had something that looked really nice. Now, the trailer really did show off some really incredible things. So incredible that to this day, I don't really know which part is the real game and which part is just there to look, spectacular. But none of that really matters. It's a game that's like Minecraft, that has all of these wicked features, a little bit like Terraria. But that's not the real reason why I'm excited. I want to talk about the real reason. And the real reason is this. When the game was first announced, it came with a lot of information from the studio behind it. At first, we would get these weekly blog posts. Sometimes they're a little bit infrequent, but they would reveal a lot of aspects about the game. And at the start, I would actually turn these into videos. Now, about half a year in, they started to dial back on these. And the reason is what made me excited about the game. The reason is they saw that the game was so hyped up. They saw that the success of the trailer would open a lot of different doors for them, and they decided that the best thing to do would be to dial back on the hype and actually spend that time working on the game. Now, I know that that doesn't sound like anything that's necessarily revolutionary. It's just that over the years, I've seen so many studios have to fall into this same trap, and it's mainly due to the cost of development. So an indie studio will start working on a Minecraft-like game. Of course, it receives a lot of attention because Minecraft is insanely popular and people are always looking for variety. And then the studio releases it early and they try to take the same approach as Minecraft, where you release it and it's very basic and it's in its alpha state. And then you spend many years building upon it, basically following the same recipe as Minecraft. But the truth is, it doesn't really go that way very often. The majority of the time with these Minecraft-inspired games, whether they be 3D or 2D, is that they kind of fall short of what they promise to deliver. And mainly that is due to money and development costs. It's unfortunate to say, but very true. The reason I'm very excited about Hytale is because it has some great people backing it now. Back in April, the studio that was developing Hytale has actually been acquired by Riot Games, so it's still the initial people, but what they now have is job security, they have funding, and they have the potential to expand the studio before releasing the game. And I feel like this really gives it the best chances it could possibly have. Now we have a studio that's well funded, has a little bit of breathing room to release the game, And I feel like that's why 2021 is going to be a fantastic year for Hytale. They've actually spent the majority of this year, it seems like, building out the studio. I keep a frequent eye on their jobs page, and it really does feel like they've expanded pretty exponentially. I've already seen that they have a physical studio to work from. I know with COVID that's a little bit strange, but it is good to have, especially for morale. Like, they posted this amazing picture of their logo hung on a wall. Little things like that make a pretty big difference, I feel like. At least, you know, from an outside looking in. So 2021 is just around the corner, and that was actually the last estimated release date for Hytale. Truth be told, I don't know if Hytale will release in 2021. I feel like as a Terraria fan, I've become rather patient with games like this, and I would hate to see them rush it. My gut says that it might not come out next year, but I don't really know. But all I can say is that from an outsider looking in, seeing all the little clips that they've released, a lot of them you've seen in this video, I'm really excited about Hytale. Not only because it's going to be a fun new game to play that's like Minecraft and like Terraria, but because it might actually come out and be good. Because the right stuff has been set into place. Hopefully. Alright, so that pretty much sums up the first Hytale video I want to make. I do actually plan to make a couple more videos about this game. Hopefully, once we get some large news, I can talk about it here on the channel. But for now, if you guys can give the video a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed it, that'd be awesome. Leave me a comment down below. Are you excited about Hytale? And more specifically, why are you excited about Hytale? Alright, subscribe if you're new to the channel. That's been about it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.